walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets.
Now batting, Chris Big Dog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. At the plate, Steve Castro. He singled his last time up.
Steve Castro.
To the left side, played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hit. At the plate, Chris Big Dog. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Big Dog.
The pitch. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sampson giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, Rodney Evans.
The designated hitter, Rodney Evans.
Hit on the short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Stepping up now, Chris Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chris Big Dog.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Stepping in, Oscar Urbina. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Urbina.
Round out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Enos Sampson.
Now batting, right fielder, Enos Sampson.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. One. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Oscar Urbina. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Urbina.
The ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down.
Ready once again, Chris Big Dog. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
In there, a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one.
He's out.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Trenton used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 3 runs on 8 hits.
Minor League Baseball. Coming to the plate now, Chris Big Dog. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Big Dog.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Deal. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been... Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a massive, solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Throw to first in time. And the lead... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Big Dog.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now
the third baseman, Anthony Deal.
The 1-1. Hit hard. Big Dog takes it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So striding in, Chris Big Dog. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now, this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
And he popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And into the box, Chris Big Dog. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Now batting, the first
now
baseman.
at the plate, Brandon Snyder. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Perez has it. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Standing in, Matt Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Matt Reynolds goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-4. Stepping into the box, Joe Emery, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Emery.
One to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
For the victorious
8-4 tonight.
8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left.
Time for minor league. Into the box now, Chris Big Dog is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Big Dog.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Styles is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So digging in now, Chris Big Dog comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Styles sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding forward now, Chris Big Dog. He flew out in his last at bat.
Big Dog.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So stepping in, Brandon Snyder. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's coming to the plate now. Greg Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Joe.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The swing and a high pop up. Haubrick takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Striding into the box, Chris Big Dog. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Senators used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this standing in, Anthony Deal. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony.
The 1-2.
Deal.
Down to second base. This could be two. Reined in. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Oscar Urbina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Oscar.
The windup and the 0-1 towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Big Dog, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news.
Now to the plate, Oscar Urbina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Urbina.
Big Dog fields it clean. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the. Now at the plate, Chris Big Dog. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper. Digging in once again, Chris Big Dog. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Calling for it, Styles. 2 down.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Senators, the shortstop, Chris Big Dog.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. The left fielder, number 1, Sam Breaks.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Harrisburg jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Marshall Muller earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Elmer Mesa wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Senators, the shortstop,
Skied into straightaway right. Ray is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Play ball. 3.
now batting.
Standing in now, Ryan Ray.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Play ball.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Marshall Cordero gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight.
A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Yency Almonte, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as stepping up to the plate. Chris Big Dog. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Big Dog.
First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground is short. Welch ranges to his right. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in, Chris Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Big Dog.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barrios has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Play ball.
Ready for another chance. Ken Coggin. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Snyder has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Chris Big Dog. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Big Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Anaya ranging back. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Coggin is under it as he puts it away for round number 1. Striding in, Matt Reynolds, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Sammy Mitre, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Striding in once again, Maury McConnell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
McConnell.
He's set. The 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Anaya on the move. 1 run is scored. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Big Dog. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Barrios is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carlos Barrios. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Big Dog has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. And
yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
3 runs, 4 hits. No.
Minor League Baseball is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Big Dog. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Welch scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do.
Into the box for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is in the air out to right field. Big Dog on the move. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about.
At the plate, Sean Welch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Big Dog is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Chris Big Dog. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hard on the ground towards short, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
To second for one, on to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Chris Big Dog due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Anaya giving chase, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a... So coming to the plate, Chris Big Dog earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a... Ready for another shot now. Sean Welch.
Not shortstop.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Big Dog. 2 gone. Now in the box, Luis Blanco. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And that's in there, base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but
Now batting, second baseman, Ken Coggin.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
First for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs.
The show's continuing. Digging in, Chris Big Dog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Dog.
He's set, and the pitch. Runners going. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Monticelli is under it. 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup? In now Chris batting. Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Dog.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anaya on the move. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The throw into second.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Snyder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up and up.
Ready now, Homer Perez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Big Dog is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now batting, Chris Big Dog. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fly ball out toward right field. Anaya sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, Ken Coggin.
Leading off.
He's 0 for 2
The
thus
second
far in
baseman,
this one.
Ken Coggin.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Digging in, Chris Big Dog.
The batter, the right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Big Dog.
Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have.
Now
He's
batting,
obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
On to first as they get at the plate. Chris Big Dog. There's one away.
Right
the
fielder.
runner at first represents the potential
Big
go-ahead
Dog.
score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other
Our
team's
final line
ballpark
score.
and coming out with a
First
win,
for the
but they did
victorious
just
Senators.
that.
4-2, the final score today.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Time for minor league baseball.
What's the play ball? Out.
Coming to the plate now,
Batting
Chris
fourth.
Big Dog,
The
and
right
he could
fielder.
give his guys an
Chris
early lead if he can come
Big
through
Dog.
here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Casilla is in pursuit. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping in, Greg Jones comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Big Dog makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Stepping up now, Chris Big Dog, eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Haubrick, the runner at third. Mitre on second. Ramirez at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Casilla is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded.
Leading off for Trenton, the shortstop.
Leading off the inning, Rick Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Calling for it, Big Dog, 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Snyder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Snyder.
Now a flare out toward right center. Sampson moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Number 14. Second base.
Ready once again, Matt Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Maury McConnell. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Casilla, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Heading out towards shallow right. Big Dog has a read on it, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Hey, there's a good.
Now at the plate, Chris Big Dog. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Big Dog
takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds.
The batter number 14. Second baseman, Matt Reynolds.
Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. The throw home. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does.
Into the box,
now
Chris Big
right
Dog.
fielder.
He singled his last time up.
Big Dog.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
The game's future stars are Brad McCann is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit on the ground to third. Deal is there. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Now at the plate, Brandon Snyder. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Maury McConnell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
So striding in, Chris Big Dog.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Styles ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Chris Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Dog.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ramirez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Left side, he's got it to second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Senators used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Eric Fetty starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box now, Chris Big Dog. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Big Dog.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Casilla is there. 2 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. So digging in now, Steve Castro. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Skied into straightaway right. Big Dog has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main
stepping into the box, Enos Sampson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Big Dog is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Chris Big Dog. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate. This going on very much longer.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Slapped hard the opposite way. Sampson is there. 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the
striding into the box, Oscar Urbina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Big Dog has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Greg Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jones.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Big Dog, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a. Now at the plate, Chris Big Dog, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High in the air out to center field. Casilla on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Benito Casilla.
Now batting, the center fielder, Benito Casilla.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Big Dog on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
right
Chris Big Dog.
Chris Big Dog.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Casilla. 1 down.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very...